They're calling tomorrow a top-of-the-table clash, which at the moment it is, but if Melbourne City were to win this game, they would go second ahead of Adelaide for the meantime anyway. Caputo leaves it for Tilio! And Marco Tilio, against his favourite opponent, scores yet again. 7 goals in 8 games against Wellington Phoenix. And 5 minutes into the second half, the visitors take a 1-0 lead.
He's actually going to get to him. It's an underhit pass. Payne can't get there. This is a nice little ball. And then Tilio arrives from deep. Fantastic finish.
That sucked a bit of energy out of the stadium. Cohen played it across. Should know. Do you think he was aiming for Caputo?
No, I don't think he was. Sorry, I do, Pony. I think you're right. I think he was going for Caputo, and he's just overcooked it.
Really have control of that. That's a lovely ball from Thurgate to set Western away. They strain forward. Grimaldi. Oh, lovely ball, Grimaldi. Danzaki, surely it's in this time. Noah Botic applies the finish and becomes the first A-League player this season to hit double figures. And yet again, it was beautifully constructed by Western United.
Wins the ball on the Harvey Norman replay and produces a ball to Iwasuki to go forward. Then it's the movement. Look at the movement from Danzaki. Inside, outside. And then Grimaldi says, just make that run in behind, please. Could have had the shot there, but Cezi has players inside. Both Iwasuki and Botic in the right place. But it's Botic who tucks it away. And that's another wonderfully worked goal from Western United. Great football.
Well, 7 goals in 7 games now for Noah Botic. And he leads the Golden Boot race. And on balance, Western probably Jim Kaltak. McCalmont. Docker. Thought about the shot perhaps. Maragis with the cross. Oh, it's an own goal. Cruel on Western United. But the Mariners have worked hard for that. Lucas Maragis with the cross.
Response from the Mariners when they went down. On the Harvey Norman replay, it's nice play down this left-hand side, and that's what can happen when you put balls in those kind of areas. Across the 6-yard line, between defenders and goalkeepers. It's Imai that sticks the foot out. And it's a dangerous area to put the ball. If your striker doesn't get there, that's exactly what can happen. And it's disappointing for Tomoki Imai, but the Mariners have stepped up.
Well, the goal drought is finally over for Mark Jackson's team. And Michael Roos getting in behind, and it's a tap-in for Luke Vickery, who has his first ever A-League goal. And parity for the Mariners lasted only 4 minutes. Their former striker, Michael Roos, pinched the ball and squared it up for Luke Vickery, who couldn't miss from there. And he didn't. 2-1 Western.
Square. Well, it's Danzaki who wins it in the first. Gets it back, and as he plays it square, Nazarene can't get there, but Vickery.
And then Lawton should be able to see the game out from here for Western. Maybe even better than that. Here's Michael Roos and Danzaki. This should finish it. Danzaki to square it up on the overplayed it. Nazarene, Danzaki. And in the end, it's in off Michael Roos by the underside of the crossbar against his former club. And the Mariners are sunk, perhaps with the final play of the game. Western United are going to be in second spot tonight.
Best to muck it up on the Harvey Norman replay. 3v1. Danzaki here faced with Brad's Cullen. Then Nazarene can't get it out his feet. They almost get in each other's way there. And as the ball comes back out, some desperate defending on the line. It's Michael Roos who reacts quickest. And thunders at home to seal the 3 points.
Well, he doesn't celebrate too much against his former club, but the Western United bench certainly did.
Yeah, we knew that Logan Rogerson and Nader Moreno had combined for 5 goals last weekend. We thought it was Moreno with the club's first hat-trick. In fact, it was Rogerson. Here's Guillermo Mai! He's done it again! Is there anything the Uruguayan Guillermo Mai cannot do?
Left foot finds a half-yard in midfield. Coming back off the front, off the back line for Adelaide. It's given time and space as it seems he's in a blind spot for Adelaide United. Onto the left foot, able to whip his foot around this one. Ethan Cox, first job with the ball in hand is going to be to pick it out of the back of the net. No chance for the young custodian. And another highlight for Auckland FC. They're making a habit of this, Piney. 9 goals.
Long throw coming from Francis de Vries into the area and into the back of the net it goes again. And Guillermo Mai, having not scored in a 6-1 rout, has 2 inside 15 minutes against Adelaide United. He doubles his money, doubles Auckland's money, and already the Black Knights are on their way.
They're being fed early as well. 2 goals inside 15 minutes. Off the back of a long throw, Auckland have been profitable off set pieces for Mai, although this is bundled in by Guillermo Mai as he doubles his goals for this afternoon. It's all about Max Mata. Bart Friends is so concerned with him. Jay Barnett in front. Mata's then able to ghost in front of the returning Jordan Elsey, and Ethan Cox does not have any time to respond.
You can see the last 5 shots, 4 of those from Auckland FC players. Can Adelaide United find a way back? And they have. Archie Goodwin has nodded in, and the near post, Jordan Elsey is there as well. We'll wait to see who claims the goal, but the delivery to the near post from Zach Clough was precise. And arriving at the near post, Elsey is there, Goodwin is there, and it's Goodwin's goal. Or has it not crossed the line?
Well, regardless, Auckland will be sick at the sight of Archie Goodwin. Adelaide were waiting and hoping for a gap to open up. They went with the concession prize of a set piece, and they've found a way back into this match. The South Australians have an avenue. We'll keep an eye on Logan Rogerson. He scored from the near post with the last kick of the ball in Adelaide.
Francis de Vries drops it onto Ethan Cox. And Logan Rogerson this time from close range nods it home. Foreshadowed by Jacob Spoonley, Francis de Vries drops it onto the head of Logan Rogerson, and from half a yard.
This season, Auckland have come to life from the dead ball. Francis de Vries with again delightful delivery, and it means danger for Ethan Cox. He's simply not able to deal with it. The bodies in front of him create too much traffic, and as he did at Cooper Stadium, Logan Rogerson heads this one into the back of an empty net, restores Auckland's lead and enhances their comfort.
Pivotal moment in the game, right on the hour mark. It's Clough against Paulson, and Paulson got a touch, wasn't enough to keep it out, and Zach Clough reduces the margin back to 1, and it is well and truly game on at Go Media.
Well, the Porter up, they're frustrated by the fact that it went from an Auckland attack to an Adelaide penalty, but Zach Clough stepped up, conviction on the strike, and it had to have it because Alex Paulson guesses the right way, glove on it, and unfortunately
Zach Clough to square things up at Go Media. Red alert! Adelaide are level, and it is game on, although no, we're okay. I thought there was another. It's a 3-3.
Oh, the shoulders, the big shoulders of Zach Clough for the second time this afternoon. Squares up to Alex Paulson from 12 yards out. That time goes the other way and strokes it into an empty net.
Sarkai scampers back. Vestrada. Elliott. Sarkai. Big players stand up in big moments, and there is none bigger.
They've been camped down here for large periods, growing periods. Callan Elliott with the delivery. Cox tries to scoop it away, but only gives it back to Sarkai, who tucks it away. 3-1 up, 3-all, now 4-3.
All the experience of 3 World Cups, over 70 caps for Japan. And when it mattered most for Auckland FC, Hiroki Sarkai, he's had a terrific game.
He has, but he ran into a Belgian brick wall there, and the thud on that ball is trying to took it off him.
Still there, and another chapter has been written. And Bart Reams has fired home from close range, and the energy sucked out of this ground. Incredible A-League match, and brings it back to 4-4.
It's Ayubi who wrestles space off the freeze, gets it across the near post. It's beyond Nando Painaka with the aid of the deflection. Paulson can't react. He's preoccupied, and it falls.
Conceded more set-piece goals than any other side in the competition. And the only team without a clean sheet so far. Hoare comes inside, Teague, and shoots near post. Well, he has made a big difference since returning from Korea in January. And he turned.
Well, on the Harvey Norman replay, we'll see. This is just quality individual play. Isolates his defender 1v1, little couple of step overs. As soon as he sees the defender take one, he goes inside. Assesses the situation. Look here, 1, 2, 3. As soon as T commits, he goes inside, and that's a thunderous finish down at the near post area. Mitch Langerak probably won't be happy that he's got in there, but lovely play from Henry Hoare. And it's no more than Brisbane deserve in the opening 20 minutes.
In the A-League, having played for so many years, the second choice keeper for Melbourne Victory. Teague lines it up, deflected, Boss is there, oh, and he scored! Unbelievable, cruel for Brisbane.
Brisbane have switched off. It's all chest there, and it's a cruel game, football. Wonderful reactions from Casey Boss. Don't take anything away from him. He was first to react. He was making the move, anticipating anything that dropped. Brisbane switch off, and they've snatched a point out of nowhere, Melbourne Victory.
The goal is confirmed.
I'm sure he likes that nickname, to be honest. No, back in the day, the original David Fairclough didn't. Slipped through by Lolly. Klimala! Finally, Sydney will feel they have earned that opening goal. And it's Patrick Klimala who scores past his compatriot Philip Curto to notch his 8th goal of the season.
And on the Harvey Norman replay, lovely receipt by Joe Lolly. Great run off the ball. Tommy Uscock can't stop. Patrick Klimala, the pole, who beats the pole at the first pole for the opening goal of the game, and it's a very good one. Very, very good one. Lolly turns beautifully, excellent weight on the pass, and Klimala pounces.
And nothing Philip Curto could do about that one. Chris Economides has also come off, and it's first appearance in Bulls colours since December for Yanni Nicolau. Oh, and Sydney have pinched a second goal. And the super sub has done it again. Quite extraordinary. A horrible mistake by the Bulls, and Adrian Segicic didn't need a second invitation.
For strikers who are prepared to pressurise central defenders. On the Harvey Norman replay, Adrian Segicic gets that reward for that endeavour. It's unfortunate for MacArthur, really unfortunate, particularly for Bolly, who has been outstanding until now. But that copybook is well and truly blemished now.
You've got to give Josh Brillante credit for the way he defended the Mille Usnik situation. He really communicated well with Alex Bonnetti.
Decent ball over the top from Missau, finding Wales towards the byline. Cuts back for Adam Taggart. Calamity at the back for the Wanderers, but celebration for Perth Glory. Inside 5 minutes, it's Adam Taggart.
Particularly the 6-yard box, and you can see here on the Harvey Norman replay, well onside, fantastic run in behind, and the ball into Taggart was an absolute peach. He's still got work to do. He's got to control the volley. Lockie Wales puts it a little bit higher than what Taggart would have liked, but he makes it look so easy. That is a wonderful finish from the Perth Glory marksman.
Well, a really intelligent ball over the top from Missau. Lockie Wales did fantastically well to keep it in at the byline. And then Adam Taggart, who scored on Lisby with the in-swinger. Towards the back post, headed back into danger. Hammond again, cutting onto the right, Aiden Hammond! What a strike! 21-year-old Aiden Hammond from 22 yards out, cuts back onto the right and scores a wonderful goal for his third of the season.
He's half a yard on the Harvey Norman replay. The ball's deep, the Perth Glory don't deal with it. Aiden Hammond in a tight area, he's got bodies to beat, shifts it to his right-hand side, and then there is only going to be one result there, and that is exactly what we're seeing. Top corner, top shelf, brilliant football.
In just his third start of the season, Aiden Hammond is making the minutes count. That is a wonderful strike. It's nothing less than the Wanderers deserve. It's been a pulsating. Adam Taggart had a lot to do there. He gave the ball away under heavy pressure. Borrello for Sapsford again. Zach Sapsford looks to play it first time for Kriev. Off the post. Falls for Aiden Hammond. And this one was much simpler. Aiden Hammond has a double. It was the giveaway from Adam Taggart that sent the Wanderers away. Beautiful play in front of goal, off the post, and then Aiden Hammond at the double.
As you can see on the Harvey Norman replay, firstly, look at the weight of this pass into the path of Sapsford. He steps over it and he knows exactly what run he's looking for, and that's Kriev on the back post. Perth Glory could have dealt with that a little bit better, hits the post, and guess who's Johnny on the spot to tap it home? Aiden Hammond for his second of the afternoon. Fantastic Western Sydney transition.
And the vision from Zach Sapsford to know exactly where Bozidar Kriev was. Some would say maybe he could have potentially taken a touch and had a look himself, Sapsford.
I mean, as I said, the first one, really Missau turned that into a great chance.
Oh, this is a poor giveaway. Amos, surely. Oscar Priestman. Well, that is one of the easiest goals that Priestman will score. Luke Amos was under pressure. He gave the ball away, and it fell at the feet of Oscar Priestman. 4 minutes into the second half, it was heartbreak for Perth Glory. Celebration for the Wanderers. They lead 3-1.
How many times do we see it in modern football? Teams overplaying out from the back. That's a hospital pass from Ollie Sale on the Harvey Norman replay. And Oscar Priestman, he's not going to miss from there. Look at that. I don't know what Ollie Sale, who's had a good game otherwise, was thinking that Luke Amos was going to do with that ball. It's a straight pass, straight into midfield when Western Sydney is set, and the ball falls kindly for Priestman.
Lockie Wales now will try to win it back. Wanderers maintaining possession under heavy pressure. Gabriel Fleur links up with Borrello. Wonderful play again from the Wanderers, transitioning into attack. Zach Sapsford plays it across goal. Fleur leaves it. Kriev has time. Bozidar of the season. The Wanderers have 4, and it was beautiful end-to-end stuff. The ball movement from Western Sydney.
Collected in front of goal. You can see Gabby Clure on the Harvey Norman replay. Sets the attack moving, finds Brandon Borrello, who in turn finds Sapsford, and then it's just a simple square pass to Kraev, who's got all the time in the world to pick his spot in the far bottom corner of Ollie Sale's net.
Well, you can see the Perth Glory defenders, in particular Josh Risdon, throwing their arms up in disbelief. But Kraev just has way too much time and space.